giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom News Leaders.
Hello everyone and welcome to Mediacom News Leaders. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Carol Kelly. Joining us today from the Cedar Rapids Police Department, we're going to be talking about National Night Out. We've got Sergeant Laura Faircloth. Welcome.
Thank you.
So it's an annual event, happens every year, nationwide, National Night Out. Tell us about that when it's here in Cedar Rapids.
So this year it is going to be August 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. And what we encourage people to do is come out of their houses and get to know their neighbors. And we will also be there in different neighborhoods that we're invited to. And we'll be able to talk to the neighbors and give them some tips on crime prevention and just different things that they can do in their neighborhood.
What does that night look like? You know, what's an example of some things or some neighborhoods that could get together?
Sure. A lot of neighborhoods will have a cookout, or they'll have a potluck, or they'll just have snacks and refreshments. Or if you don't have a neighborhood that you're close to, you can just simply come out on your porch, turn on your light, and show your support as well.
How do you register for this event?
You call me. You can call me. The numbers are listed on the bottom of the screen right now. You can either call me, you can email me, or you can sign up through our website, which is www.cedar-rapids.org/police.
And specifically when you register, what does that entail?
That entails who's going to host the event, where the event's going to be at, whether you want police and fire at your event, and if you want some media coverage as well.
So let's talk a little bit about, really it is about being more safe in your neighborhood. Talk to us a little bit about, let's say, unusual activity and how this event could help that.
Sure. Let's say you know your neighbors and you know their work schedule, and you might spot a vehicle in their driveway, or let's say their door is open or their window's open, and you know that's unusual. You can call that neighbor and say, hey, I've noticed these unusual things at your place, and is there something that you want me to do about that? Would you like me to call the police? So that way you can prevent some crime in your neighborhood, and maybe everything's okay, but it also gets those personal relationships with your neighbors as well.
Would you also recommend, just exchanging information with your neighbors, just as a starting point?
That's what this is all about. Get to know your neighbors, exchange your information, so that way if something does happen in your neighborhood, you have that relationship that you can go to each other and talk about those things, and you can also prevent some crime in your neighborhood as well.
Can you tell us a little bit about just safety tips in general, if it's just locking the door when you're heading out for work, or those kinds of things?
Yes, those are very simple things that prevent a lot of crime. Locking your doors when you leave, putting your car in your garage if you have a garage, locking your garage doors, not leaving your garage door open, because what is the biggest door in your residence? Your garage door. If you leave that open, you can access a lot of the different parts of your residence as well. Most people don't lock their inner door. So locking doors is a big thing. Turning on lights, making sure that your neighbors know when you're gone, bringing in your mail, bringing in your newspapers, all those things show that you're not there.
And a lot of people too at this time of year are going on summer trips and vacations. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yes. That's a big thing right now. People are on vacation, so their houses are empty. So if you have a neighbor that you trust, you can have them check on your house and make sure that everything's okay with your house. Take a walk around the house, make sure there's no windows broken, that there's nothing unusual at your residence at that time.
So National Night Out, again, this is a nationwide thing. Is there some successes that you've seen throughout the years?
Oh, absolutely. When the neighbors get together and they get to know each other, one, you bring that camaraderie with the neighbors. And then when we come out, you also get some tips from us, and you gain that relationship with the police department as well. So we've seen a lot of successes with that.
And you can invite fire and police and those to this event. What are some of the things that the reasons that is an opportunity?
Sure. Well, how many times do you get to talk to a police officer in a setting that isn't a critical incident? This is a relaxed atmosphere. You can come out and you can talk to us. We can give you tips on safety. We'll have some brochures. We also have a Citizens Police Academy that's coming up, and we'll be happy to give you some information on that to get to know what the police department's doing in your community.
Almost an excuse just to have a little barbecue, right?
That's the way I look at it.
Again, let's talk about the details on National Night Out.
It is August 6th. It is held between 6 and 8 p.m. and you can register by calling me, emailing me, or register on our website at the police department.
You have lots coming up. Like you said, you've got Police Academy happening very soon. Again, yes. Where for someone to go get more information?
You can get information either when we're at your National Night Out, or you can go to our website as well, or you can call me because I also run that.
Sounds fantastic. Always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
This has been Mediacom News Leaders, your opportunity to get the full story from the most reliable sources exclusively on Mediacom News Leaders.